What if I told you your gift is not your own? That every single one of us has a gift to give, an item of immeasurable value, priceless and yet accessible to all. A gift best placed into the hands of others rather than our own, a testament to the fabric of society.
That's what the film was supposed to be.
The truth is, the last few years have been some of the hardest of my life. The film we wanted to make for the mini album was supposed to reflect that. A cinematic masterpiece that would explain it all. But it just wasn't working, just wasn't real. While making this music, I've been on tour, I've had breakdowns, a breakup, grew my faith, and spent many days dancing through the pain. I struggled to create for a very long time, and it was only because of conversations with friends, family, and like-minded people that I made it through that period. And so we're making this film instead, asking some amazing people to share their stories, with all of it being collected and captured in this little blue book. See, but that's the gift. A life shared is a life worth living. It can be odd, uncomfortable, and extremely revealing at times. But who knows? Maybe even one day your story could be
had it better than we did. Couldn't see the problems from the inside. Gave you every second on my wrist. Even with that, still you needed more time. Such a mess, we can't hide the stain. It's out my hands, I can't hold the weight. Now I'm under God, I guess I'm finally over you. Was hard on my heart, I guess some things are just overdue. You left me with scars from trying to hold on too long to you. It happened so fast. How couldn't we cry? How couldn't we crash? How couldn't we crash? How couldn't we crash?
I don't know if this is just a generalization, but I feel like creatives are quite sensitive. So, well, I am anyway. Yeah, so I feel like, and I don't even mean that in a like emotional sense, even though in emotional senses, yeah, but it's like, I'm very sensitive to like stimulation, like sound, visuals, like anything like that. And I feel like sometimes I can get a little bit kind of jumbled because of it. I'm Samara Laker and I'm an artist. I don't really know how to describe myself as an artist from London.
As artists, when we go out and we explore different projects and different scripts and different stories, and that then can become a challenge of like, how do I, one, understand this difference, and two, how do I do justice to it? How do I honor this experience? And that can be a huge challenge, yeah. But a challenge that I relish and I enjoy. I actually kind of seek out. My name is David Jesse, and I am 44 years old. Get to a certain age where you go, am I 44? Sorry, I'm 44, yeah.
Yeah, I do feel part of a global community. I think the global community I feel a part of is the global community of artists overall, in general. I think that whenever I feel a triumph or a downfall, I am always quite aware that there are lots of other people who experience the same feelings, and it helps me feel less alone in the down moments, and also helps me feel like I am adding to a greater pot of things left behind for other people in the triumphant moments. I'm Thea Gaich, I'm 30, and I'm a writer-director.
Creativity's taken me to a place where I'm more accepting through things like prayer and
some people say manifestation, sometimes, you do have the means to control your destiny, but sometimes things just go a certain way. So I feel like creativity is definitely taking me to a place where I'm more accepting. My name is Kwaku Asante. I am 29 years old and I am from Northwest London.
Someone's story who's influenced me the most is probably my dad's. I lost him when I was 21 and he died from a heroin overdose. And I think when that happened, it was very unexpected. Didn't know, blah, blah, blah. And so I think the fact that then became part of my story and my reality kind of shifted a lot of my belief system. It's kind of hard for me to think about pre that moment in terms of like my mental space and stuff. Like, obviously grief is a hard thing to work through and whatever, but it's also like so much beauty comes out of it and so much learning and so much unlearning. And a film and however, whatever else, you know what I mean? And like, then the trickle-down effect of that is endless. What? You can be louder than that. You're allowed to You're allowed to use your big voice. Use your big voice. Use your big voice. Hi! 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 Understanding that level of humanity and then becoming a parent yourself kind of it frees me a lot. Like, I am also very open to my son, like, listening or seeing things that he maybe will only comprehend later.
My best friend had he got terminally ill twice and beat it twice, had cancer twice. And that level of resilience and his unwavering faith and just his dedication to being positive and still being a rock for his friends, and even when he wasn't his whole entire self. The most inspiring thing I've seen, also being like right beside him as well, like bedside. And it's just like, it let me realize that, all in all, music, yeah, it's my life and it puts food on the table. I'll always give my all in music. I'll always, do the hard work. I'll always grind. But that level of resilience is just, he was a superhero.
I've been in the industry now maybe 24 years, 25 years. So there's been a lot of times where I've hit and thought, wow, this hasn't worked out. And I think what I've learned in those times is what then comes afterwards, the blessing that then comes afterwards. Recently, there was this situation, this movie that I was supposed to be in, and it looked as though that was what was happening, that's what was going ahead. Woke up in the morning and it was gone. The job that I'm on now, the diplomat, is what filled that gap. I wouldn't have been able to do the other job. And then after I got the diplomat, they came back, but I was unavailable. There's something about dead ends which can feel so arresting, but there's something about sitting in that and waiting for what that gap is, or what is going to fill the gap that's been left behind.
What would you say for someone somewhere who isn't us?
Remember the little things. Don't let life take you. If you take joy in the little things, surroundings, be grateful for where you are, what you are, and who you are, the rest comes.
I say keep going. I'd say even when you think you're done, keep going. I would say surround yourself with people that love you in ways you cannot imagine. Surround yourselves with people who root for you in ways that it doesn't just people that just want to see you do well. Be compassionate, be empathetic, and work hard and work smart. That's exactly what I would say for someone somewhere.
Yo, great. Yep.
to me for being frank. I've cried an ocean over folks who were no kin to me. Many dreams of picket fences, my offenses. I've got optimistic tendencies, yeah. Hearing my emotions screaming out loud and clear, but they don't play fair, yeah. Was I ever really sure? Lie to me. Tell me, was I insecure? Remind me. I've been searching for some reassurance. Guide me. Tell me, what was all this for? Ooh, the more we try to hold this together, we break from the pressure, we fade from the pleasure. The more we try to hold this together, we break from the pressure, we fade from the pleasure, we fade. Ooh. Alright when things started, better off not thinking this could save me. Driving down a dead end road regardless, can't ignore all the stop signs. Didn't notice till it got heavy. Every time we settle it's the same thing. Said we could see past the problems, we tried. Was I ever really sure? Lie to me. Tell me, was I insecure? Remind me. I've been searching for some reassurance. Guide me. Tell me, what was all this for? Ooh, the more we try to hold this together, we break from the pressure, we fade from the pleasure. The more we try to hold this together, we break from the pressure, we fade from the pleasure, we fade. Don't you see we're fading? Keep on fading. Don't you see we're fading? Oh, fade. Can't see it like I used to. Oh, we fade. Can't see it like I used to. Oh, we fade. I can tell we're fading. We fade. We fade. We fade. We fade.
So one of my favorite quotes is by Jill Ellis, who was the winningest coach of the U.S. women's soccer team. And she went on to say to the team that mountaintops are small and the air is thin because it's rented space. You're not supposed to dwell there. You are supposed to make the climb, enjoy the view, and then make the climb back down. But what makes you a real winner and a real champion is that you stay fit ready to make the climb again. My name is Amani Duncan. I just turned 54. and I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, but I've been living on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, ever since graduating from university.
What do you believe that your purpose is of what you do?
I'm a firm believer in making the impossible possible. I've spent my life doing that for myself and for others. So that is my purpose in this life, to be a vessel of change, to show people that we can and we should and we will. I believe wholeheartedly in the gift of storytelling. I think the shared experience, you just can't underscore it. And I think it's a lost art. So I, for one, am determined to bring back the art of storytelling. What you do, Sam, is the art of storytelling. And we have to continue to amplify stories, because what better way of learning than through the shared experience?
Do you have any mantras that you use to get yourself back into it?
My main thing is don't overthink it. I do these really quick sketches, and I've got books and books and books of them just filled up of just these drawings, and at the time I'm like, that's no good. And then 6 months later, I'll go back to it and go, oh my God, that's amazing. And I'm like, I need to make that thing, because why did I not make that? So I think it's definitely, just not overthink it and slow down. My name's Sophie Selu, I'm 36, and I'm from London.
What's your gift?
Oh. I guess my gift is finding calm within chaos. I'm a woodworker, but I also like to make things that you can't find anywhere else. I think it's so important just to be you. And one thing that people always say about my work is that they can see my personality in it. And I didn't necessarily stifle it to begin with, but I felt I needed to fit into a certain narrative of what a woodworker is. But when I decided to become more playful and show more of myself in my work, not only did I enjoy it more, people loved it more, and people wanted to hear more about my story. So I think if I was to tell someone else, just embrace the weirdness, do you.
Spent the last 8 hours in my head. She's a whole 8 hours ahead of me, staying in this little hotel off of Beverly. But I know my heart's not here. It'll rather be anywhere she is. I sit alone on a plane, can't wait till I get to go home again. If my arms won't move, I can let my eyes hold you. All I really need sometimes, won't you meet me at the Montpierre Cafe? I'll be at our favorite table. Won't you come and waste the day with me? I'll be waiting on a lazy Saturday where time and space can fit and nothing else matters. That's all that matters to me, nothing matters to me. Oh yeah. See, days have been so crazy on my end. They can be so complicated. That's why I need this conversation. Oh, I know how you take your iced coffee. You sip that while you talk to me, and I'll sit back and pull you closer. I need to feel your head on my shoulder. Won't you meet me at the Montpierre Cafe? I'll be at our favorite table. Won't you come and waste the day with me? I'll be waiting on a lazy Saturday where time and space can fit and nothing else matters. That's all that matters to me. Nothing matters to me. Oh, if only for a moment, phones off, no one calling. We don't get these often. We don't get these often enough. Won't you meet me at the Montpellier Cafe? I'll be at our favorite table. Won't you come and spend the day with me? Oh, I'll be waiting on the lazy Saturday where time and space can fit and nothing else matters, and that's all that matters to me. Oh, nothing matters to me.
This journey, this process, these conversations, it's taught me something. Lessons I'll cherish for as long as I'm creating, living, and breathing. It's taught me that the gift I've been given, we've been given, isn't ours to keep. That gift is our stories. And if we decide to be brave, we'll find that a life shared truly is a life worth living. And so with that, I ask you, what would you say for someone somewhere who isn't us?
Sleepless nights under the sun. Sleepless nights under the sun. Trouble finds no rest when you're the troubled ones. Oh, yeah. Reality is bittersweet, so I'm scared of what my eyes can't see. But if it comes and then it's under, oh, still afraid that you won't call. Give it till I lose it all. We got so used to the high, we couldn't see ourselves fall. Oh no, wish that we could fly beyond empty skies.